We should all ask the question, as you know, I ask it of myself, and I'll pose a few thoughts of why are you here? Why am I here now? Well, for me, I think our core business, our core enterprise, if you will, is teaching and learning. That's what that Ed Master Plan says, teaching and learning. So what all of us need to do, in my view, is to figure out how we contribute to making better teachers and better students. That's it. You know, we have to somehow connect and reconnect, make stronger connections to better teachers, better students in a better learning environment, better classroom. We'll know what it is when we see it, when we see these numbers move, when we have more smart classrooms, when we have, and so on and so forth, when we're supporting our faculty better. There's millions of ways that we can think about of helping create better teachers, better students, better learning environment. That's it. That's the change. But in order to do that, there's some obvious things. Obviously, we'll need to make some changes in technology. Okay, yeah. I mean, no one says not. Obviously, we may look as we move forward, changes in the organization itself. Now, here's where I want to stop and just make a couple of comments, because I don't know if I've said this to all of you, although I've mentioned it. One thing that you notice that you haven't received from me is a proposal for restructuring the college. Okay? You're not going to get one. All of you, my colleagues, are the same ones that were here on July 1st. Same ones. And that whole list that I mentioned, we did it together. We didn't have to switch out all the people, bring in all my own people, because I've learned that no matter where you are or who you are, that's not the way to get your goal. Okay? The way to get to the goal is, is not to change just the people. Silly. We have all the bright people we need right here in this room right now. Okay? Will the organization structure have to change? Yeah, probably. But you're going to change it. I'm not going to propose it. You're going to change it. When you see that it may need some change in order to achieve a goal that you agree upon. Will we need to redo the technology? Of course we will. Okay? But we're going to do that together. The main change I call upon us to consider is the change in leadership. Is how we can become better leaders. Because in order for all this to happen, each one of us in this room have to become a better leader. So I hope that the next 2 weeks will enable us, to engage a meaningful process in which we can get better at what we do for a living, which is lead others in this great college. So you know what my expectations are of myself and of you as we move forward with this. One is to be impeccable with your word. Today, tomorrow, if you say something, do it. Okay? Don't say something to somebody else that you wouldn't say directly to that person. Okay? Be impeccable with your word. And that's, I think, is an important quality of leadership. Be a fountain, not a drain. All right? One of the wonderful things I've said in my message of the parade is that in our honor band, there are no drains in that band. Every single one of those kids is a fountain. You're just not, if you're a complainer, you're not material. And it's really heartening and inspiring to be in a group and in a culture where no matter how hard it is, how cold it is, how much you have to go to the bathroom, how much your feet hurt, no one is complaining. You go, well, what am I complaining about? Maybe I ought to pick somebody else up. So be a fountain, not a drain. And what this next 2 weeks is about is being a solution, moving forward together. It really is important to me. And ultimately, being impeccable with your word, with my word, is not what I say. Okay? You vote with your feet. It's what you do and not what you say. Okay? So Everybody in this room on January 3rd are the people that I started with on July 1st. Not one new one, okay? Not one person off the bus. So we're moving forward together because that's the only way to build a great college.